bit about Babylon.js and Webxr. Babylon supports the device API fully and many of the available Webxr modules. We support heat testing, we support anchors, plane detection, hand tracking, light estimation, and many different other modules. To keep a familiar environment for Webxr developers, Babylon provides a module for each Webxr component and provides the Webxr object that is being used under the hood, if the developer needs that. It's recommended to use the Babylon abstraction because Babylon creates a public API to help you integrate with Webxr. The best example for that is the right-handed system versus left-handed system. Webxr is natively right-handed system, and Babylon is left-handed system. Under the hood, when using the Babylon components, Babylon converts right-handed system to left-handed system automatically for you, so you don't need to do this conversion yourself. And when using a Babylon.js component instead of a Webxr component, you can use Babylon's engine's full features in your experience, in your XR session. Babylon introduced the Webxr Experience Helper. It's a way to start with a single line of code, a VR or AR experience. It's fully configurable. It includes a Webxr camera, input and controller support, pointer emulation for Webxr, teleportation, enter and exit button, and everything you need to start an XR session on the web. The two examples we can see are, the first example is how to start a VR session with really a single line of code. So calling the create default XR experience function with no configuration options whatsoever will start the default experience, which is a VR-based experience with everything I mentioned before already enabled for you. The second example is how to start an AR experience. So the difference between AR and VR in that case is just stating that we want an AR experience, and a supporting device will simply start the session correctly. If the devices are not supported, then the enter and exit button will not be shown, and Babylon will provide you a way to react to the user. As I mentioned earlier, there are different Webxr modules that are in draft mode and are constantly changing, improving their public API changes as well. And in order to provide a smooth and transparent update of those modules across browsers and in the browser, in browsers that have different specs in different versions, we introduced the feature manager. Think about the features manager as a plugin system with versioning that allows you to load a specific Webxr module in a specific version to a specific browser. So you're still loading the heat test module, for example. The public API that you're going to use, the Babylon API, still stays the same, but the Webxr implementation under the hood updates for you. Let's see a few demos. All of those demos are running in your browser. The first demo I want to show is the MRTK for Babylon.js. MRTK is a set of UI tools that can be used to enhance your XR session. It works on desktops and VR and AR experiences. It supports both controllers and near interactions, which means that if you enable the hand support, for example, on the HoloLens or in the Oculus browser, you can actually interact with the components with your hands. So you can press the buttons, you can pull, you can drag, and this is fully supported by Babylon.js. We support many components, the near menu, the hand menu, different styles of buttons. We have sliders, and we have gizmos, modal gizmos or node gizmos that allow you to transform the node as you wish and rotate and translate it.